A little bit late, 8:23. Hey, 5 a.m. Mester Scrum, Tuesday night edition. The jobs report, the Agile jobs report, and businesses that we do a lot of business with, and we shall see and use their products, see how they do. And this is little old me. Hey, it's not 5:30. It's not early morning. It's late evening. It's 8 o'clock here on the East Coast. Got my baseball. Got my cat. Only because Phillies are playing tonight, so I gotta cheer them on a little bit. Sorry about that. I gotta cheer on my team. So Bubbles was here. Hart was here, but they're getting in trouble. Hopefully, the world won't come tumbling down when they figure out what they're up to. We'll see. Anyway, this is the October 18th edition of our Agile Job Report. It's a little better, not much better, but it's not dropping like a rock like it did last week. So that's good, I guess, right? So we're going to see how everything goes. Just want to check to make sure that we're on live. Yep, says we're on 8:23. Sweet. Facebook is there. We're on Facebook, YouTube, and LinkedIn underneath my LinkedIn thing because I had to pay extra, and I'm not ready to pay extra for more connections, but that's good enough for now. Maybe in the future we'll do it. If we start making some money at this, we'll do it, right? Okay. So the jobs report, I am showing the banner. And we're going to do that. And this, I didn't want to do EU. I want to do US first. US jobs. And I want to switch my view so you all can see the report and my little picture there. And here we go. So we got the Agile Business Analyst job. And of course, my family is awake, causing trouble, locking the cats in here. We could be all doomed. I don't know. Oh, Bubbles, what are you going to do today? You coming up? Come on, Bubs. Here we go. Come on. Come on. Come on. You're going to attack my hand, aren't you? She's going to attack my hand. She's in a mood. She's in a mood. She's looking for a mouse. Jeez. Come here, Bubbles. Everybody wants to see the Bubsters. Hold on. We're not ready to do the job posting yet. Bubbles is here. Come here, Bubs. Show everyone your face. There we go. Double Bubbles. We got double trouble. So here we go. We're back to doing our show. So some of the job stuff, as I said, I'm scrolling it on the bottom so that we don't have to see it all the time. And I want to get rid of that. Give us some leeway, space, some bandwidth here. Though I have to say, just disclaimer, I did have to get YouTube TV so we can watch the sports games. We'll see how that goes with us being on YouTube at the same time. We'll see how much bandwidth YouTube will give us. And we got cattail in the face. Okay. So Agile Business Analyst. And tomorrow, I am talking at the Philadelphia IIBA event out in Fort Washington. I'm going to share some of the stuff. And the IIBA is a business analyst group here in Philadelphia. And I'll share some of this data tomorrow, too, as part of the presentation, which I'm presenting on building yourself $1 million Agile team. And it's supposed to be virtual as well as in person. So we'll see how this hybrid activity goes. First time actually presenting in a while with people, though. We'll see. Anyway, all right. Bubbles, we're good. So Agile Business Analysts went down a little bit. The big one that went down for the United States is the business analyst went down like 4,000 position postings over the past month. Now, again, the data that I'm showing here is looking at LinkedIn and say, okay, well, how many job postings have they been for this particular job in the past month? And we write the number down as it changes every week. So it's not a very sawtooth looking thing, but it should be pretty stable. We'll see. So business analysts went down 4,000 positions over across the United States. Scrum Master kind of stabilized at 60,000 positions, only went down 920. And Scrum Master Remote, that went down 823. Now, one of the big ones. So again, as I tell everyone, sometimes you got to play with the titles because we have the product owner Agile and Agile product owner. If you do product owner Agile, you get 17,000 hits. If you do Agile product owner, you're going to get 5,000 hits. So please be mindful of that if you're looking for a job, what's out there. Agile project manager went up 1,400 positions. Now the remote position went down 456. Project owner kind of stabilized, went up another 1,000. So it's one of the biggest ones of the group. That project manager at 147,000. The one job that got a real hit was the enterprise coach. It went down 4,000 positions. Oh, I guess it's not be good to be an enterprise coach right now in the United States. Down to 2,000 spots. Now, Agile coach, on the other hand, stabilized and still at 10,000. So there's more Agile coach jobs out there than there are enterprise coaches. Agile remote went down 4,000, so it's at 35,000. And Agile is at 318,000. So again, as we always say, it wouldn't be a bad idea to get some kind of Agile background for any job because that's a lot of jobs out there. Now let's look at the EU. The EU, let's look at the EU here. EU jobs. Everything's pretty much red and pretty big. No, it's not too bad, but it is red. So Agile business analyst at EU, 3,500. Business analyst, 10,000. 700. Scrum master, still at 19,000. So it's, if you're a Scrum master, still a good gig. It went down 1,324. Scrum master remote went down 314. Again, we have the Agile product owner Agile and Agile product owner, pretty stable. Both went down a little bit, but there's a good set of jobs there. Agile project manager went up. It's the only position that did go up in the list that we looked at for the EU. It's up to 19,421, going up 356. The remote position went down another 100, so it's going down by 20%. A project manager, that went still at 40,000, a pretty good chunk, went down 1,665. Enterprise coach, pretty stable, almost the same as it says in the United States now, and it went down 77. Agile coach at 6,700. It went down 700. So it went down a pretty good chunk there. Another 10%, I think. 10%. Agile remote staying at 7,800, down 1,800. That's a big chunk too. That's more than 20%. Pretty close. Agile positions, that went down 10,000 positions. So it's down to 152,000. That's still pretty good. So whatever job you're looking for, IT, data programming, coding, they're asking for Agile, I would get something to go with it. All right. So there's the EU. Let's look at Philadelphia. Home in the Philadelphia Phillies and the Flyers and the Eagles and the Sixers, right? And the Union. They're doing really well. Agile business analyst, that went up a little bit here in Philadelphia, up 26 postings over the past week for 597. Business analyst went down a little bit, but it's about 10%. So it's still at 2,600. Scrum Master, 2,929, up 35. And I'll just say, business analyst, Scrum Master, it's a good place to be. So, I mean, if I was a business analyst, I would definitely get a Scrum Master cert, get into that practice in case you want to jump around, gain some different experiences, because it increases, especially in Philadelphia, kind of doubles your market for what you can go for. Scrum Master remote, 1,500. So there's still a lot of remote jobs here in Philadelphia. I think people don't want to commute for an hour and a half. Product owner Agile, that's pretty stable, still 1,200. Agile product owner, 400. Agile project manager, staying the same, about 1,600. again, this Agile project manager and sometimes Scrum Master can overlap, right? Because some people have outdated HR and they don't really call for Scrum Master. They say project manager and they want your project manager to be a Scrum Master. So that could increase the number of jobs. Again, there's 700, so it's not bad. Project manager, again, is a big number, 5,600 here. Enterprise coach actually went up in the Philadelphia area, which is pretty good. Hey, I'll take that. And Agile coach, pretty stable. And again, 19,000 jobs out there posted that ask for Agile. And there we got a comment. Somebody's comment. Hey, it's Texas. Miss Texas. Divine love from Miss Texas from Texas. How are you doing? Good evening. And let's see. The last one's look at certs here. CSM, 10,000 certs across the United States. It's pretty good. It's one of the biggest ones of the group. PSM, 2,000, 2,100. It's down 200. Safe Agile, 8,900. Again, but that went up a little bit, 35. I wonder if that's the government job thing going. More safe people, less. Still going down, staying around 1,100 positions. Kanban, still the biggest one of the ones, except for PNP, but it went down 1,000. So it went down 10%. So Kanban went down 10%. CSPO went up 119. So they're looking for more people with the product owner cert. SPC Agile, it's pretty stable, 5. PMI ACP, it's pretty low at 290. I mean, this is something, if you already have your PMP, the PMI ACP is probably not a bad deal. But there's still not a lot of positions looking for it. But again, the PMP, the granddaddy or grandmother of all, 273,000 positions for PMP. But it went down 12,000. So it went down 5%. So that's the look there. Am I showing my search here? Philadelphia. Oh, I didn't show the search. So there's the banner for the search going across. And we did all that. So let's look at the trends. This is the ones that we wanted to work on. So I did update the graphs. And now all I got to do is change the numbers and my graphs will automatically update. So we have enough for another 100 more weeks of doing this before that run out of space on my graph. So we got plenty of time. As you can see here in Philadelphia, everything kind of leveled out after the big drop last week. Pretty much stabilized. There was a big drop the past 2 weeks, and now it looks like it's hitting a bottom, I hope. That'd be great. And the U.S., that also bottomed out. What was this position? This is project manager. So even the project manager went down last week, but now it's steadied up. Looks like, what's this one? Scrum Master, that's steadied out too. So you can see it pretty much all steadying out. This one kind of went down. Which one was this one? I'm going to do that. That's a business analyst. That's still going down a little bit. Like, what's the green one? Agile project manager, pretty stable. Everything else is pretty stable across the United States. No more big dips anymore. Just only in the business analyst one and the Agile remote job. Of course, that one goes down. They don't want to give us a remote forever. And then here's the EU market. Here's that big drop in the EU market. Went down, right? And then stable out a little bit. This one is, what position is this one? This position is Scrum Master. So it went down, but it's stabilized. What's the green? Agile project manager again. That's stabilized this week. So it looks like a lot, the drop has stopped and it's mostly stabilized to where it is. Still lower, but if you take things in perspective, kind of where we were, well, I don't know about up there, but depending on the job, for Scrum Master, for Agile project manager, we're the same level we were back in July. So those are the postings for the jobs. And I'll post some of these things up. I should post these charts because these are nice charts up on LinkedIn so everyone can see them, see what's going on. And so we don't need that. So I'll minimize that. All right. Right into that. So now we're going to look at some businesses that we track. We look at all the businesses that you give us Agile products. If you know any companies you would like me to track on here, let me know. And again, any countries or things you want me to track for job postings, I can do that too. So just let me know if there's any you would like. And while we're doing it, let's show the U.S. jobs report again. So we got Altigen, the makers of Jira and Trello, right? So down today about 1.5, past 5 days down 3%. Any good news? That's 2 weeks ago, a day ago, invested $100 in stock 5 years ago, and today I would have $500 today. So it said if you bought stock, and I guess I'll teach you, 5 years ago you would multiply by 5, huh? Okay, so there we go. Nothing really, no, nothing new. No news for Altigen, just still going down like everyone else. Microsoft went up today, a little bit more than a point. Past 5 days, it's going up 5%. So Microsoft is going up. Now Microsoft makes Microsoft Azure, makes LinkedIn. They bought LinkedIn right a while ago. So there's a couple of things that it owns. Microsoft's remote work friendly CEO puts his finger on the big problem. And I'm tempted to click on that, but you can all click on that. When I click on these things break. Microsoft confirms job cuts after calling for growth too slow. So it looks like Microsoft's going to lay off 1,000 employees. That's not nice. So we'll see how that impacts the postings later. Like I always say, while you're in the job, go get a cert. If they're going to pay for it, take advantage of it while you can. Probably most of the jobs are contractor like me. Amazon up 2% today, up 3.4% for the week. So that's pretty good. They make our AWS software, right? Buy our books, buy our stuff. Amazon rejected union and vote upstate New York warehouse. Attrition at Amazon cost the company $8 billion a year. That's a lot. All right, nothing really other news. All right, so let's see. Let's go look at EU. Switch over to EU banner. Broadcom, maker a lot of chips, and the maker Rally software. It's up 1% for 5 days, down 0.12% today. Any news in Broadcom? Talking about the chip market, seeks early European approval for VMware buyout. So it looks like they're still trying to buy VMware. So looking for Europe. So we're in the European Union job market. So there we go. See how that goes. Broadcom banks on early EU approval of a $61 billion VMware deal. Okay. Apple stock. Everyone likes to use Apples and Macintoshes for coding. iPhones, gotta get all your data to work on there. Up 1% for the week, up 3.4%. So Apple's doing much better. Upgraded iPads, lower cost, set top TV box. There we go. Apple earnings are next week. So that'll be interesting to see how Apple does after the earnings come out next Tuesday. All righty. Alphabet Soup, no. Google. For past day, up 0.8%. 5 days, 3.5%. So that's good. Why Alphabet? So they all bounced today. Google gains with lags market. Estimate report decline in earnings. Nothing about jobs or anything over at Google. So we're pretty good there. Hey, we got a comment. Hey, there you go. Fortune sees it. Divine Love is on. So maybe they're both on, maybe out of Texas. That's cool. All right. So Google's done. Let's see. Comcast local Philly stock. And they are down today 0.2%. Past 5 days are up 7%. So I think they had the best game for the past 5 days of all. There we go. We got some conversation going on. Sweet. All righty. Comcast pulls plug on G4 TV, ending comeback drive for gamer focused network. So it looks like Comcast pulling out of the gaming network thing, according to that. Best top 10 dividend stocks, and underperforms Tuesday when compared to other ones. So, but hey, it went up. Past 5 days up 7%. Can't beat that. Zoom. When we share, we're going to share our future meetups with and other meetings that we're going to have in the future, training sessions, all kinds of fun stuff, masterminds, all in the works, ready to come out. So Zoom is up 2%, past 5 days, up 5.3. Not quite as good as Comcast, but still, hey, you make 5.3% on your interest. That'd be good. Zoom is washed out as a video telecom provider, pivots its business. Okay, so we'll see what Zoom turns into. And it's downgraded. So that's our tech stocks there. All righty. So we got Twitter notifications. We don't need notifications. We need our list. We need our list, our Agilist list. Does it tell me whether I got new? Hold on. Let's see. Do we got any new people? No. Oh, Ranu started following me. That's cool. You can follow us on Twitter too. Definitely check out the Agilist, because to be honest with you, this is the easiest way to. I put more Agile people on, more members of this, and as I do, you can see just on this one little list here what's going on Agile across the world in Twitter. So definitely follow this little Agilist list, because if you want to follow what's going on in Agile world, you get it all in one spot. All you got to do is scroll down. You don't have all that other junk that comes through. I don't even know. Do we even have ads? This is not bad. I don't even think I see any ads pop up in the feed. Wow. Okay. Yeah, even better. No ads in the feed. Go for the list, man. All righty. Let's switch the banner over to, and skip Philly. Let's go back to the certifications. All right. No. I want to do a pumpkin theme retro, but that's bad. That's terrible. Got cat butt bubbles, cat butt. All right, dad joke. Scott Ambler always does his dad joke. Did you know that having children is hereditary? If your parents didn't have any, then chances are neither will you. Okay, that's a bad that's a bad dad joke. Yeah. Okay, no, like cat, but oh god, what are we doing? A cat theme here? I'm not showing you Bubbles' butt. No, she's sleeping. She's all happy. Mississippi. What is this? Oh wow, it's a drive-through beer distributor. Literally. Oh, cool. Beer and wine. I've never seen that. So that's an Agile way. I'm used to no open container laws, which do not apply there. They are a Monday special. Pina coladas. You shouldn't drink and drive though. For testing a ride at the Testa World theme park just broke. What happened? I don't know. Do they have answers? No. I didn't want that. Let's see. What kind of answers did everyone give? Try to go backwards, upside down, in the other side of the tracks while there was only one rider. Okay. The music didn't play right. There you go. We don't know yet, but some excitement was seen in the crew. We will learn something. We will fix it. We will find a way to improve. Okay, that's too much. Tester inputted 1,000 bananas. So those are the things that testers did to break things way out of the boundaries of operations. We got llamas. So Industrial Logic's putting a lot of llamas out there. Blog. Spot in the confidential duplication. You can also check that out. Al has to say this. Inspect and adapt versus plan, do, study, act. PDSA model. Model T versus Tesla. The big difference between Scrum and Lean. Lean's been around as far as Scrum has too. Even longer, actually. Dave Fire, what's the biggest red flag when applying for a new job? Oh, let's check that out. We're just doing job reports. Let's see what he's got. What are people doing? SEC prosecutor in the front desk with armed police escorts. Yeah, that'd be rough. Applicants who are very focused on pay, benefits, and minimum amount of work they need to do. Sounds like you're getting clients that apply lean and flow to their jobs. Family equals mafia. Okay. Yeah, nothing really that good. I was kind of weak, if I would say myself. And scroll down a little bit. Oh, is it working? Apparently, the student debt relief application is open. Last time the government put out a big application, it crashed. This is good, but the application asks for nothing other than contact information and your social security number. Information they already have. Requiring the application is just a scam to avoid giving relief to people who don't put in the application. So apparently the application is just your name and social security number for now. That sounds exactly like the way they did the healthcare plan when they first came out and broke. They just started collecting because they couldn't process it. All right. I don't know if I see anything. Scrum.org shares interview questions focus on sprint planning. So Scrum.org has some interview questions for sprint planning. If anybody's looking for a Scrum Master job, maybe you should go look at this article. And let's scroll down a little bit. User story invitation conversations. All-star. Bob Hartman. Let's see. Responsibility tip. Agile leaders never demand excellence. Excellence is a natural outcome of having an environment that promotes it as a natural outcome. Organization, environmental, technical, and cultural experiences all play an eventual result. Okay. Some people are really prolific. Scrum Alliance put some stuff out. What's Scrum Alliance got? That's connecting fellow Agilists. I know there's some conferences going out. I'm killing everyone right now. 12 principles on the Agile Manifesto. 21 years. All right. There you go. Ryan Lippy retweeted Agile for Humans. A good podcast. What is the Pomodoro technique? Oh, yeah. That would be fun. You can go look at that one. Enjoy. Okay. That's it for today. Oh, look. 5 a.m. Mester Scrum posted up a daily episode in podcast form. Daily versus halftime. So basically, that show this morning was looking at the daily scrum and halftime and which one's longer. And by the way, I was like, look at a game of cricket. Their halftime is 40 minutes. So if you have a daily scrum that's more than 40 minutes, your time is longer than a cricket halftime, which is like the max for an 8-hour day, 8-hour sport. Okay. With that, I'm gonna say that be it for tonight because I'm gonna go watch the Phillies play. Here we go. I don't need that, and I don't need that. And I want to say thank you all. Bubbles, thanks you. Now it's time to go watch the game. We're going to go watch the game a little bit. Hopefully, I'll probably fall asleep, though, because it's late. And it's going to be a late game. It's out on the West Coast. And I want to wish Philly best of luck. Anybody looking for a job, wish you the best of luck, too. If you need any tips or anything, send me a note on LinkedIn. If I can help you, I will. And I wish everyone the best. And with that, I want to say have a great night. Happy scrumming. And we'll see you later. See you tomorrow. And then again, tomorrow is the IIBA conference. It should be virtual. I think there's still spots for virtual tickets. And I got to make sure I get a camera in case I need a backup system. So I wish you all the best. Happy scrumming. See you tomorrow.